At this time, we will have JoVi Douglas to the stage. JoVi is a junior cybersecurity major. JoVi will present on the topic of resiliency. Let's welcome JoVi to the stage.
In my last session, my therapist stated, "You are loquacious." Now, for the first time, I'm actually going to prove her wrong by getting straight to the point. With 3 simple questions, I am going to show you how each of you have the inherent capacity to recover from any difficulty you are facing in both your personal and professional life. What? So what? Now what? To ensure that these 3 questions actually stick with you, I need some crowd participation. So I'm going to get you to repeat after me. What?
What?
So what?
So what?
Now what?
Now what?
What, or who rather? I am human JoVi. So what? Why does it matter that I introduce myself as human first? Well, first off, oftentimes when you see individuals like myself standing on a platform such as this, it's tempting to believe that we somehow have made it, that we've discovered this thing called life out, when in actuality, we're just like you. After 29 years of roaming on planet Earth, I am just learning to accept these realities. I'm human. I'm vulnerable. I have and I will continue to make mistakes. My perspective is limited. And shockingly, I cannot control people, places, or things. And oh yeah, I always forget these. I gotta drink my water. Stretching and eating my vegetables is important for me too. Resiliency. So what? Why did I just share these random facts about myself with you? Why is it important? Now what? As I alluded to earlier, each of you will face pivotal moments in your personal and professional life. You will be tasked to consider how you would like to move forward. Resiliency, how I would like to define it, is the art and skill of moving onward and upward. In those moments where you are challenged, I want you to consider, what is actually the problem? I want to challenge you to separate your assumptions from truth, to be mindful of your thoughts. Are they rational or irrational? And despite popular opinion, your feelings aren't fixed, and yet they are valid too. It's important to create space to give language to how you feel and to actually lean into them. Now that you've discovered what is actually the problem, so what? Why does it matter? How does it relate to your personal values, beliefs, or goals? If you don't have any, I would highly encourage you to create some, because each decision that you make will ultimately shape the trajectory of your life and the person that you aspire to be. Now what? You know the problem. You understand its importance to you. Now what are you going to do about it? No, I didn't say what your mom or your dad think you should do, or what culture has shaped you or groomed you to believe that you should do, but what do you want to do? This is important because, as I stated, each decision that you make will ultimately shape the person that you aspire to be. Over my last 29 years, I've discovered that that's one of the hardest questions for me to answer. What do I want? And I'm sure that there's many people out here in the crowd that may struggle with that question as well. I don't have the time to walk you through my entire story, But trust me, my presence here today with you is living proof. I am resilient. Now look around the room. You're not here by yourself. You're all humans. So I'm gonna get you to, be a little weird. It's okay. I want everybody to put your hands like this. Come on, raise them up high in the sky. Cross them around yourself like this. Squeeze really tight. And if you trust me enough, close your eyes. And we're gonna take one deep breath together. We'll inhale, exhale. I want you to remember that you too are human. You are vulnerable. You will make mistakes. You cannot control people, places, or things, but only what's within your scope of influence. Your perspective, it's limited. And at the same time, you are resilient. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.